Go. Go. Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. What time is it? It's a good time. I sound well rested. Is that how it works? If I rest, do I sound well rested? I did just get up. I did. I looked at my alarm and I basically definitely have debated whether or not I would like to get up today. But I kind of wanted to mod hunt, so I got up. I have to start getting used to getting my brain back to work mode. It is hard, but I will try. We had this trip planned for quite a long time before, you know, any of mod hunt stuff was exactly planned. So I was kind of sad I missed the update date. They had a lot of fun, I hope. I hope she had a lot of fun. We literally did not do much. Oh, did she learn the art of potato? I think so. I think on like the first day, we were just like, what are we supposed to do on vacation? Like, we're so used to having work to do on vacation. For this one too, I made sure all the really urgent homework and stuff was finished before I left. I was working on it like literally hours before I left too. I didn't have anything urgent to be worked on, so I like left my laptop and everything. I just brought my iPad. I was just like, what do I do? I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna potato. And I was like, Bae, I see potential in you. Potential to be a great potato. Therefore, we shall potato. No checking work phone, etc. I'm sure we'll talk about it a bit after she actually gets back from vacation, but I was trying to teach her the ways of potato. One funny thing that I really remember, you know, at the end of the day, we're both like all, you know, walking around out. So we were tired. So we usually just go back to our own rooms and stuff. May walks by my room. She sees me potatoing, my natural habitat. And she goes, you look so comfortable. And I was just looking at my phone like on my side. I was like, yeah? And she was like, you look so comfortable. And I was like, you know, I never taught you about the ways of the secret art of potato. And it is because I lay out my pillows in a certain way where it is very ideal for potatoing. From like an outsider point of view, it looks like I'm like buried in my pillows and blankie, but it is like the most comfortable position to be looking at your phone for hours without having your shoulder aching and stuff. It requires at least 2 pillows, ideally 4 pillows, and it makes sure that like your arm isn't like squished when you're on your side. If you kind of just lay your phone on the pillow, your hand just kind of keeps it in place, but it doesn't actually hold the phone. It's just like on the pillow, but it's like exactly at eye level, so you don't have to move. I taught her that technique, and as soon I showed her, and then she was like, hold on, and then she goes to her room and she like puts her pillows together, and she goes, oh. She has learned some of my art. I hope she uses it wisely. The art of potato, you need a tutorial. And it is an art that has been crafted over the many years of my potato. I don't know if the world is ready for this knowledge. Is it generational? I mean, I think part of it was passed down through the generations, but I have to say, this is very, very dangerous knowledge. The world might become potato if the knowledge is not used correctly. I think it really comes down to how my parents also taught me to take naps and stuff during travel and whatnot. When you're traveling with kids, it's really difficult if they don't get enough sleep and they get tired and they start being whiny and like go, Mom, I'm tired and stuff like that. So I think Mama-nis and Papa-nis definitely tried to minimize that effect on Ana-nis and I by coming up with I don't know, I forgot what Papa-nis called it, but he called it like a skill to be able to fall asleep anytime. And it's a very special skill that you must train. And he's done that ever since we were little. And he was like, watch how it's done. And then just takes a nap. At anywhere, anytime, lying down, sitting up, in a bus, on a train, you must learn the way. Now that I think about it, that's so funny. And then Mini Ina was just like, wow, that's such a great skill. Oh, Papa Niece, I see how it is now. So the ability to sleep anywhere is probably something that's passed down through the generations of the Ninomae family. I think now that I think about it, like my family was the type where it's like, it was okay to rest and potato on the weekends and stuff, even during school. Like, of course, Mama Niece would wake us up if we sleep past like too long, noon or something, whatnot. But it is important to know that you need rest, no matter how busy you are. So it was good. I had some good rest.